Hello guys, it's your boy RFL here, and today we're going to be doing more mythical faction discussion. This time, we're gonna be looking at the red faction of Desire. The characters or the heroes in this story are as followed: Axel, the Axe Giant; Wolfric, the Wolf Blade; and the red faction king, whose name I'm not going to give up yet. He's also hasn't been implemented into the games, but one man can only hope, we can only dream that those two heroes will be implemented into the game: the King of Karma, the Lord of Karma, and the red faction king. I can only hope that they get put into the game, but a man can only dream. So I have a high feeling though, because they already put the Keeper of Duality here and the King of the Underworld, which are both the basically the King of Duality, obviously, and then the other guy. But yeah, so let's actually check out this shit. But yeah, so Wolfric wasn't always a demon. Actually, he was actually part of the Red Faction. Well, he is part of the Red Faction. He is part of the Red Faction clan, but he wasn't a demon. He was actually human, and he was the only human amongst all the rest of his peers. So that really kind of sucks. The D word. So the king, the Red Faction king, decided to show mercy and give him like this powerful armor. Supposedly, it's supposed to be like this powerful armor, and so Wolfric thought he was like super OP and decided to challenge the second weakest of he's the weakest among all his peers. He decided to challenge the second weakest, and the second weakest showed him no mercy, showed him no love. They're all supposed to be like this brotherhood, but he showed him no mercy, no love, and beat the shit out of him. um, and yeah, and this was fucked up because Axel watched, and Axel was supposed to be this guy's best friend, but Axel has no business with weak people. That's what he said to him. He said no, there's no. Axel looked at him. He said, "There's no friend of mine that is weak. I have no business with weak people. I do not project my insecurities or weakness upon others. So we are not friends until you can defeat me, basically." So Wolfric basically like cursed his ass, and Axel got mad. But before anything went down, Wolfric left. He just fucking the king basically banned him there until he came stronger. So he left. Like fucking, he went to the east where he met this like swords dealer guy, and this swords dealer guy kind of like was weird. He had a bunch of weapons on him, and Wolfric said, "Do you have anything that can kill a god? Any weapon that can kill a god?" The guy said, "What for?" Wolfric didn't tell him. He didn't hesitate to ask or anything like that, or he didn't hesitate to tell him anything. The man said, "All right, what do I get in exchange?" Wolfric said, "I will offer you my services as a bodyguard." The arms dealer looked at him, and just he could see the burning desire in his eyes, Wolfric's eyes. So he said, "You know what? I'll give you this one hint for free." He pointed up to this mountain. He said that there's a price to pay for those who have the burning glow of desire in their eyes. So he let him go. He passed him. Wolfric passed him up. He said that there is a blade up there guarded by this demon, this wolf demon. So his human body went up there trying to fight a fucking what, like 12 inch, 12 foot fucking wolf demon by himself. Almost got mauled, almost got killed. Um, the most Wolfric did to it was just claw his eye, so he only had one eye, but he still got beat up with the demon with one eye. And so Axel actually came in and chopped off the demon's head with just one blow, basically fucking making fun of Wolfric like you're pathetic. Axel looked right dead at Wolfric, and Axel actually took that to heart because he desired to be the strongest, and he kind of was the strongest. Um, and so yeah, he looked right at Wolfric. Wolfric was pissed as fuck. He was angry. He wanted to get revenge. He wanted to, fuck you, I'm gonna kill you, Axel. And they're kind of just looking at each other, staring each other down. Axel was already too. I mean, Wolfric was already too beat up to do anything about it, so he just laid there, bleeding out. Axel was just like, "Get stronger. Maybe one day you can do what I can do. But if now you're pathetic, and you have been banned by the king. You've been banned by the king as one of us now. You're no longer a brother of the Fred faction." And he just left right then and there. Because the Wolfric kind of got the last word the last time they were talking. He cursed him out and he left. So Axel couldn't really get the last say. So he got the last say after embarrassing him and stuff like that. So what Wolfric did, he got up after he summoned the curse to get up and actually started drinking the wolf demon's blood. He drank like a fuck ton of it. I don't know how the exact amount or the estimated amount, but he drank a lot of it. We'll just say that. He drank a lot of the wolf blood. His demonic power actually took over him. As you can see, he's a demon now with armor on. He actually stopped drinking the blood when he realized that he was actually changing in physical form. He got stronger. His hair changed into this long like samurai and fur on his back, as you can see in this image. So he stopped drinking the blood once he realized that he was losing his humanity and his physical form was actually changing into a demon. And he said the only reason why he didn't fully change into a demon is because his desire was stronger than his intent. So yeah, so I don't know how that works, but his upper half is the only thing that's left of his humanity. He doesn't have a human mind; he has a desired mind, and everything else about him is all fucked up and shit. But yeah, so he basically went to retrieve the sword out of the ground, and when he couldn't pull it, he got like super fucking pissed, and there was actually inscription written on the stone that the sword was stuck in, like some Excalibur type shit. There's actually inscription in the stone saying, "Those who master the five paths of desire can draw this blade." So he was looking confused. Wolfric was like, "Fuck you mean five paths of desire?" It seems like there's like these five inscription thingies, and he was actually looking at them. They all said what you have to do in order to draw the blade. He said he only had one of the actual thing, which is the desire to achieve, the desire to will. There's five desires basically. Okay, I'm gonna say it like this. Make myself sound stupid. There's five desires. The first desire is the desire to live, the desire of will, the desire to fight, the desire to achieve, and the final desire was unspoken of. So I only know four, but the fifth one was unspoken of. But yeah, he only had one desire, and that was the desire to achieve greatness. He wanted to go ahead and be the strongest there ever was because he was looked upon as the weakest. He's tired of being the weakest and stuff. So before he drew the blade, he left. He left down the mountain, with that bodyguard item guy, whatever he is, the arms dealer. He went to go talk to the arms dealer. He became his bodyguard and basically fought alongside for like at least 3 years. And then one day he went back to that mountain after he had thought that he had earned the five paths of will. Turns out he'd only learned four of them. The fifth path was the will inside you, the desire of the will inside you. And so he never knew that. He was pretty pissed off about that. Right when he got like super pissed off, he realized that he realized that the desire in his will, the desire inside of him was the will to be the strongest and kill the king and kill the axe giant for fucking making fun of him and shit. So the sword accepted him. He drew it from out the ground. As you can see right now, this is him like drawing the sword out of like the giant ass rock, because it was a giant ass rock, because it had to fit all the four subscriptions on there, as well as the writing and stuff like that. And they can't write that on a tiny ass rock. You can, but they didn't. So this is him actually drawing the blade out of the ground, scarring everything. The blade actually burns. It burns demonic blood as fuel, so it burns at like 3,000 degrees, and it could be basically swift as fucking swinging around. It could cut through air. It's hot enough and fast enough to cut through air. And as you can see, he's got these airwaves. So he trained with the sword on top of the mountain, I think, for like a few months or so. Then he went back to the castle to defeat Axel. Move on to Axel. Axel over here and shit. So he basically moved on to Axel. Axel was waiting for him right there at the front fucking gate, waiting for him. Like, do you think you have what it takes to be a red faction, a brother of the red faction? You think you have the will and desire as me? I am the strongest there as can be. No one can defeat Axel. I'm God basically among my peers. He said, he said you're just a weakling and a coward who can't face the desire of will. You can't face fate. You're just a weakling. And Axel got enraged. He got fucking pissed. He was like, all right, then. He proposed something. He's like, if you can beat me with your desire and your will alone, I will give you my rank as one of the strongest fighters among his faction. So Wolfric took that offer. He's like, I can beat you with more than desire. I'll beat you with just my will alone. And so they fought for like 3 months. This is Axel actually giving off his final blow here. He wrote his insignia onto the earth. Wrote his insignia onto a stone to leave his life behind. Well, his earth, to smite down the earth, open the gate of hell. He was trying to send Wolfric down there to the gate of hell. And Wolfric, using his parkour wolf legs and shit, kind of just like jumped out of that shit. And they fought for at least like 3 months straight. Victor was never really decided. But the king said that he had enough and that both of you guys were declared the strongest amongst each other, and they weren't satisfied with that at all. So that's basically the story of them. They weren't satisfied, so to this day they're still kind of like beefing it with each other. They're both for their desire. Wolfric's desire is to defeat Axel, and Axel's desire is to shun this little boy out of his face, you know. And so yeah, that's the story behind these two and stuff like that. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this little faction fucking discussion here of the red faction of death. The red faction of desire. It's usually always something deadly. That's why it has a skull. But anyways, guys, this is your boy RFO here with more mythological faction discussion. I hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, fans. Bye bye.